Firstly, I said thank you very much for having me here with you. And I want to say hello to everyone here, you guys, you school children. And firstly, I am Hamza Nacer, PhD student at Azerbaijan State Oil Industry University. It's my second year here, and today I'm trying to give you a small presentation. I hope you will like it and you will ask me a lot of questions by the end of this presentation about my country. Okay, so let us discover Algeria. So firstly, we will start with the name origin. The origin of the name of Algeria, as you are seeing here in the picture, it's written in Arabic and spelling Algeria as your say in Azerbaijani language. So the name Algeria is derived from the name of the city of Algiers, the capital. In French, it's Alger, which is the origin is from the Arabic word Al Jazeera or Al Jazir, which translated as the islands. Al Jazeera in Arabic, it means the islands. So this is the origin of the name of Algeria. Our flag, we have three colors. The white represents peace. The green and the star and the crescent represent Islam. And the red also symbolizes the blood of those killed fighting of independence in the Algerian wars in 1962. So the geographical location, as you are seeing here in the picture, it's located in the north of Africa. It's considered as the biggest country in the continent in Africa and the 10th in the world in terms of area, 382 million kilometers square. And Algeria has a big coastline of 1,662 kilometers in the Mediterranean Sea. And our land boundaries is 6,343 kilometers with Morocco, and with Mali 1,376 kilometers, 982 with Libya. Tunisia, we have a border with them, 965 kilometers, 956 kilometers with Niger, and with Mauritania as well, 463, and 42 kilometers with the Western Sahara. So just small information, brief information about Algeria, or general information. We have the capital is Algiers. In French, it's Alger, and in Arabic, it's Aljazair as well, as the same name as the country. Our population, the last estimation, it was 44.62 million people. The area, as I said, is 2.382 million kilometers squares. Our official languages, it's Arabic and French and Tamazight, which is local dialects. About 6 million people that are speaking this language. By the way, I'm living, in the middle of the area where the people they are speaking this Tamazight, but I can speak it very well. Okay, our currency is the Algerian dinar. And just before starting this presentation, I want to show you this unique phenomenon that happened in my country in 2016 in a city called Ain Safra. It is Sahara. It's one of the hottest places in the world. But as you are seeing here, the snow fall in this area. As you are seeing, red sand and white snow at the same picture, which is really a unique phenomenon, maybe because of the climate change. But it happened before on 1979. You can check it on the internet. You just write the sand on Sahara of Algeria, and you will read the whole article about it. Okay, our neighbors. We have Tunisia on the east, Tunisia and Libya and Niger and Mali on the south. And on the west, we have Morocco, Western Sahara, and Mauritania, and the Mediterranean Sea. And after the Mediterranean Sea, our neighbors down there, Spain, Italy, and French. Okay, about the Algerian history. We got our independence after 132 years of being colonized from 1830 to 1962. And the beginning of the revolution was on the 1st of November, 1954. The independence war was on the 5th of July, 1962. So these 2 days, the 1st of November and the 5th of July, are special days. And the people in Algeria, they are celebrating these days every year. About the history also, I found it that's worth to mention that two scientists who won the Nobel Prize, they are actually from France, or they were from France, but they born and lived in Algeria, so they considered Algerians as well. The first is Albert Camus, born in Algiers, the capital, the Nobel Prize in the literature, and Claude which got or who got the Nobel Prize in physics. So I hope that you like this part as well. Algerian cuisine. We have a variety actually of cuisines in Algeria, depending on the regions and the season as well. As you know, we have 58 cities in Algeria, and these meals are changing or variable from one region to another, or variant, sorry, from one region to another. But mainly it contains the vegetable and cereals. The most famous are in ones you are seeing here, the picture on the left, it is couscous, the most famous one. On the middle, we have this called shakshuka. It's all vegetables and flours, eggs, depend on the region. Some they add eggs, some they don't add it. And here, as a sweet, also we have tajin hlu. Also, these dishes actually they are more famous on Ramadan, while couscous is more famous on our weddings. Traditional cakes are made specially in a different celebration, religious celebration and national celebrations and other occasions. It differs from one region to another. Why it's differ actually, as I said to you, our country is a kind of a continent because we have 58 cities and it's so big, so we have a lot of differences inside my country. I mean, differences in meals, in traditions. So, as you are seeing here, the most famous sweets, we have the makrut here on the left. On the middle, we have charek. And we have this one, mbarja. And this, it's called mbarja. We do it, as you know, here in Azerbaijan, you have Nefruz Eid, I think. In Algeria, when the spring comes, we have this mbarja as a special sweets for the beginning of the spring. Okay, and we have the best, one of the best dates in the world. And it's well known with its unique sweet flower flavor, golden color, and rich nutritional value. Named as Queen of Dates. It's called Deglet Noor. This is the name of these dates. Variety is widely appreciated in the international market and the most sought after among the customers. I hope you will try it, guys. Now let us move to Algerian dress. It differs from one city to another, and since Algeria, as I said, has 58 cities, therefore a lot of styles exist. Here is the Kabyle style. As I said to you, these regions, they are speaking this Tamazight dialect. They have this style in the left, it's called Kabyle style. In the middle, Al-Haik, which is also famous. And this one is Karakou. Also, it is famous between the girls in Algeria. And we have the Mlaya as well, as you are seeing here. In the left, in the middle, we have Koftan. And the right, we have Jebba. Those last two, they are famous more in one region called Constantine. Now, let's move to some places worth to visit in Algeria. We have some Roman ruins in Algeria, in different regions. Khmis, Timgad, Tipaza, we have Jmila, Tilimsa National Park. All of this has all of these Roman ruins there. It's really worth to visit it. And about our Sahara, so it's really a great place to visit in Algeria. It's located in the northern Central Africa as part of the Sahara and occupies more than 90% of the area of Algeria. And it's very, very vast and has or embraces a very vast plateau called Tassili. And the province of Elizi, covering an area of 72,000 square kilometers. It's really a great place to visit or to have a rest in it, vacation. Maybe if you visit Algeria, you must go to the Sahara of Algeria. The secondly, we have the Martyr Memorial, or as we call it in our accent, Maqam Shahid. The monument was opened in 1982 on the 18th anniversary of Algeria's independence, and is fashioned in the shape of 3 standing palm leaves with a sheltered eternal flame under it. And at the edge we have of the leaf is statue of a soldier representing a stage of Algeria's struggle for independence. So it's also well known and famous in Algeria. Now we have kind of the mystery city Sifar, which is till now they are investigating. I mean, scientists all around the world. It's the lost city, as they are calling it, and the 18th wonder of it is the most wandering place in the world now. It's called the puzzle puzzle city. As you are seeing here, these ruins or these fingerprints of people, they were living here in the far past. Actually, it's also worth to visit it. Let us talk about some cities also. They are also, I mean, if you want to visit Algeria, you must have at least a small visit to these different cities. The first is Algiers, the capital. It's the largest city of Algeria, of course, and the city's population in 2008, actually, it was 2.9 millions. Now it's around 5.5 millions. We have Oran, which is located on the west of Algeria. We call it in our accent El Bahia, which means the beautiful city in Algeria. It's really very beautiful. It's considered the second most important city in Algeria, after the capital, of course, with a population of about 1.5. It has a lot of areas to visit, a lot of things to see as well. Like the most singers, the famous singers of Algeria in the world, they are born in, or they were born in the city Oran. Okay, we have Constantine. It's often referred to as the city of bridges or suspension bridges. As you are seeing here, they have, or it's built in very high area, and it has a lot of suspension bridges. A lot of it, as you are seeing here in the pictures. It's also very famous, and I hope that you will have a look or have opportunity to go to see these bridges. And the last one, which is my city, it's one of the most important city also in the eastern of Algeria, and it's considered as the trade capital, and it's the coldest city in Algeria, and we have the snow every winter, too much snow actually, as you are seeing in the picture. And this is the mall here, which is the biggest mall in Algeria also. It's in the city center of Sétif. It's located, as I said, in the east. And it is the trade capital because a lot of trade or a lot of economical transactions they are affecting them. So now just quick information about Algeria. Algeria boasts 7 UNESCO sites, and the Sahara Desert takes, as I said, 90% of the total Sahara. The national animal called Fennec, as you are seeing in the picture. And we have, it's the home, or we have the third biggest mosque in the world, which called Jami al-Jazair. It's the big or the great mosque, as we say in Arabic, we say Al-Jami al-Kabir, it means the big or the great mosque. And Algerian are extremely hospitable. You are more than welcome in Algeria. Everyone will host you there and will take care of you. And we have here, it is the city of these animals here, which called Chita. It's one, I mean, it's really very rare now in the world. You can find it in our Sahara. If you want to visit also Sahara, as I mentioned in the first, you must also try to look to these animals closer. Without speaking about sports in Algeria, so it's like I did nothing. So I tried to add this slide at the end or in the extra time. Algeria has one of the best teams in Africa and even in the world, with 2 African Cups and participating 4 times in the World Cup. Our last African Cup, it was in 2019. As you are seeing here, some pictures of the trophy that we got and our famous players. Mahrez, who's playing in Manchester City in England. We are well known actually in the football in the world. So welcome to Algeria. And I'm waiting actually for your questions. Ask please as much as you can. I'm here to answer all of your questions. And back to the moderator. Thank you.